Hey, what's going on, guys? Before this video starts, just thought I'd let you know I am not a professional YouTuber. I just do YouTube videos for fun, and I do this because I want you guys to enjoy these videos. And yeah, other than that, enjoy the video. Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Massive 21 Bass. I'm gonna make a amp review of this certain amp because on YouTube there's none. So I'm gonna do this review. This is my old amp that I used to have. It is a Pioneer GM-A5702. If you guys think that really puts out 1,000 watts max for a sub, don't listen to that. So I will give you the honest review of this Pioneer amp before I show you the new one. So this is a 2-channel amp. You could see it had, don't mind these, they got pretty messed up, kinked up, but they still work. You can tell it's a 2-channel, and then if you bridge it at 4 ohms per channel. Has 230 amp fuses, accepts 4 gauge power and ground wire. I think it accepts for the system control, which is a remote, maybe like 16 gauge or 14 gauge, somewhere around there, I don't know. And then over here it has your LPF, which is your low pass filter. You could have it set to off or on. When you have it set to on, it only produces bass. It's your frequency, so it's 40 hertz all the way up to 500 hertz. Bass boosts 40 hertz or 50 hertz. So 0, 6, or 12. I would highly recommend not running bass boost if you guys want a good, clean sounding type of bass. But if you have a ported box that struggles on playing the lower bass frequencies, I would put it at 6 just to be safe, and then run the frequency up to 60. That's how I used to run it in a ported box with my Alpine 10. Now I'm running sealed, as you can see, and I love the way it sounds. Your gain right here, you have 6.5 volts, high, normal, and then all the way up to 0.3 volts. Your inputs, RCAs, then your speaker inputs, which go to the back of the speakers on your rear deck. You just plug that wire in and then it connects there. So you guys know this amp. I've had this one for a really, really long time. Still keeping it, maybe, possibly. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it. It's a good amp. It only puts out, I forgot to tell you guys, sorry. It puts out 150 watts RMS at 4 ohms per channel. Then it does 250 RMS, 240 RMS at 2 ohms per channel, and then bridged at 4 ohms it does 480 watts RMS. But I don't think it does that rated RMS at bridged. I think it does a little less because it's a 2-channel amp. As you can tell, 2-channel amps, they get a lot hotter. So if you want to run a 2-channel amp, by all means, that's your risk. I would highly recommend running a cooling fan. I will show you guys what kind of cooling fan you should run to keep your amps cold. Hold on, give me a sec. Alright, so I'm back. This is the cooling fan you should run. The reason why I say this guy puts out really good fan speed, and it puts out a lot of cool air. It's dusty, but it works. It still puts out cool air. Air comes in through here, and it's like an exhaust. It shoots, and then it shoots out from right there. And I'll show you. So I had this fan running like this, or I had it running like that right there, and it was just shooting the cool air through. So it's like an exhaust, so it just shoots that cool air through into the vents of the amp, and it kept it cold for a pretty good time. Without the fan, I don't know if the amp would last. But on to the video of you guys wanting to see the new and improved amp. So this is the new amp that I got. It's a TTZ Audio Alpha-500.1 one-channel amplifier, monoblock Class D amplifier, 500 watts RMS, Class Ds. You could see. You could go on Facebook /TTZ Audio, Instagram /TTZ Audio, or Pinterest /TTZ Audio. Check them out. They're pretty good. Onto the back. Premium quality monoblock amplifier. Alpha-500.1 Class D signal channel, or single channel, my bad, car audio amplifier. Product description. Oh my god, my English is on point not. RMS power at 1 ohm, 500 watts RMS times 1 channel, 12 volts. RMS power at 2 ohms, 350 watts RMS times 1 channel at 12 volts. RMS power at 4 ohms, 240 watts RMS times 1 channel at 12 volts. Supply voltage, 11 volts DC to 15 volts DC. Frequency response, 17 Hz to 180 Hz minus 3 decibels. Signal to noise ratio, 90 dBs. Input impedance, 20k ohms. Input sensitivity, or you guys could just look at it if you want to pause it. Read that. I'm not going to read all that. Bass boost, 0 to 12 dB. That's right when I say I don't. Yeah. Let's get on with it. Let's get the unboxing. The reason why I say unboxing, this is the first amp I got. I had to get a refund. The reason why is because I thought, I was like, you know what, something was wrong with it, but no, nothing was wrong with the amp. So I got the exact same amplifier for free. So this is the one. It's a really good amp. They're really good power. It produces really good quality, produces good output. Here's your owner's manual. 600 watts, 800 watts, 1500 watts, 2000 watts. But it doesn't say 500 watts. So maybe the owner's manual, maybe the owner's manual didn't do an upgrade or update on it. So yeah. Okay, let's get this out. Doing it one-handed. Boom shakalaka, just like that. And there we go. There it is. TTZ Audio Alpha 500.1. Let's get this bad boy out. If I could do it with one hand, it's kind of hard to do it with one hand, guys. If you guys know, trying to do it, get stuff out with one hand, it is a struggle. Alright. We got it out. Here it is. TTZ Audio Alpha 500.1 monoblock car amplifier. 1000 watts max. Doesn't do 1000 watts. Sorry to tell you. Monoblock. 2-channel. Monoblock. Monoblock, same as that one in the back. Let's go to here. Alright. You got your speaker levels. Negative to negative, positive to positive. No, it is not like the 2-channel amp. It is a mono. So whatever wires you plug in, it's a mono. It's 1 channel. It accepts, so it's your 12 gauge wire, your remote, and then your ground. Your 12 gauge and ground accept 4 gauge. Remote, I think, accepts 8 gauge. Speaker wires accept, I think they accept 12 gauge, if I'm correct. Let's go to here. Input. Here's your input RCAs. I'll talk about the bridge in, bridge out RCAs. Your gain, bass boost, low pass filter, subsonic, and phase, and then you have a remote. So this is what I have settings on the other amp. Exactly how it is. The gain half, low pass filter up close to half, And then I have my bass boost at 0, subsonic all the way down to 10, phase all the way at 0. So this is the cool thing about this amp. You have your bridge in and your bridge out. You run your RCA's inputs just normal on 1 amp, and then you run your, if I'm correct, you run your bridge out or bridge in. I don't remember, one of the two. You run it, so you run 2 of the identical amps. So you run 2 identical amps, right? And then what it does is you have them hooked up together, and then it's working as the 2 amps are working together, acting like 1 amp. So at 4 ohms, it does 240 watts RMS for 1 amp, 350 at 2 ohms, and then 500 at 1 ohm. When you run these amps strapped together at 1 ohm, if you run a sub down to 1 ohm, you will get, instead of 500 watts RMS, you'll be getting 1,000 watts RMS, because the amps are strapped and they'll be pushing more power together. And then at 4 ohms, double that as well. So 240 equal that. I don't know the math. I think somewhere around 400 maybe at 4 ohms, and then 350 at 2 ohms strapped, 500 or 600, 700, somewhere around there. But yeah, this is a really good review. Nobody's done a review on these amps. Really good amplifier. This amp does not get hot at all. I give this amp a 10 out of 10. It is a really good amp. It's built really good. You can see a little bit. It has a lot of air to breathe through. You can see the insides. It's a really nice, like, quality amp. I will show you what this amp looks like powered on. Exactly, if you guys think about it, exactly the same. So if you look, turns on, purple for boot up, and then blue. So it has a little boot up cycle. So it'll do red for protection, purple, which I never understand. Purple is the amp booting everything up. It's getting everything going, powering everything on. It's like a cycle. So it's kind of like a car, or like a diesel truck. You put it on auxiliary, you let the fuel pump prime, and then once it's fully primed, then you turn the ignition on all the way, and then you start the truck up. So yeah, that's the accessory. You turn it up. For a diesel truck, you put it on accessory and then you hear the fuel pump warm up, and then once the fuel pump is good, then you turn the truck all the way on, and then you're good. Because if you turn a diesel truck all the way on without just letting the fuel pump warm up, that could damage your truck. So it's kind of like this. You let it does its thing. It does its own little cycle. But it's nice. It pushes 240 RMS to the sub, which is, the sub is rated for 250 RMS, but still a good amp. Produces a lot of output for a sealed box. It is reading 13.9 right now, but I don't care. I love it. It does everything. It plays really well. And then I have this guy right here, my Sound Extreme Epic Center, which still works really well. And yeah, that's pretty much the review of the TTZ Audio Alpha-500.1 monoblock amp. So that's the big upgrade from 2-channel amp to monoblock. So let me know what you guys think on the bottom below. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you guys think of this amp. Let me know if you've ever heard of this amp at all, or if you guys want to check out an amp like this. Really good amp to start off with. I would highly recommend it. Really good to start off with. If you're just trying to get some bass in your vehicle and you want something that will push really good power to a sub, which is like maybe a 10 or a 12 or a 15, that is like a SQ sound quality system, you know. This is a good amp. I would highly recommend this 100%. 2-channel amp. It is good for subs, but you will have with this amp, you will comes with a price. Heating. It gets hot so fast you could literally cook eggs on it. That's how hot it really gets. So if you want an amp that produces good output, good bass and all that at Walmart, that's a good amp. Just remember, if you're gonna run this 2-channel amp for a sub amp, run a cooling fan just to be safe, so you don't burn your vehicle down or your trunk or your truck or whatever. You can also run this as your speakers, your 2 fronts. Works really well for speakers for mids and highs. Your speakers normally come in 4 ohms. If you buy some good kicker door speakers at Walmart, which are 4 ohms, and they're like maybe 90 watts RMS or 100 watts RMS, this guy has plenty of juice to push door speakers. Very good. You get good output out of door speakers or any type of speakers that are 4 ohms. So I would highly recommend that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and again, chuck a big fat thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys like this video. Tell me what you guys think. And other than that, then I'm out of here.